Mama, can I keep one little snowflake in the freezer? No, darling, you can't catch one tiny snowflake. And look, they melt as soon as they sit on your hand, the woman said, while she was stretching her hand. No, I caught one here on my glove, and it hasn't melted, the little girl said, cheerfully. But a few seconds later, the snowflake was gone. She was reaching out her hand into the air for another one, and the woman was staring at her, thinking about herself as a child. When she asked her own mom to keep a snowball in the freezer, she told her that snow is magical, and whenever it snows, it sprinkles its magic onto everything. One snowy day, she took her outside. It wasn't the first time that she saw the snow, but at that day she was old enough to realize the charm of it. Nothing could have covered the ugliness as much as the snow would. No power could have brought an absolute silence into the world as much as the snow does. It was the snow that gathered everyone together. All the neighbors who barely would have greeted each other now were piling up snowballs and trying to make a snowman. She could vividly remember that after the snowman was done, one of the neighbors, who always seemed to be really grumpy, stepped forward and donated his needed scarf to it. He was an old veteran and was doing this as he was honoring the snowman with a medal. So there was really a magic hidden in the snow. It could also soften people's heart, even the grumpiest one. She bent and touched the snow, clean and bright, pure as a white magic should be. She scooped some snow in her palm and rubbed it against her face. She again flew to that snowy day, when after hours of snow playing they went back to home with a snowball in her hand. That small chunk of snow remained in her mom's freezer for a very long time. She found it there after her mom's death. It was then a piece of brownish ice, but she believed it still had a touch of magic left. That night, a few minutes after she took the snowball out of the zipper bag where the mom kept it in the freezer, it started to snow. It was mid-October. Never had it snowed at that time of the year before. Under the light of the pole, the feather-like snowflakes were twirling into the air, like some dancers under the spotlight of a stage. The snowball melted in her hands, while thinking why Mom kept this here all these years. Now she felt something cold in her hands. Someone put another snowball in them. Mama, how long a snowball can live in a freezer? Asked her daughter. She smiled at her and said, for a long, long time.